Troll Lords. Never heard of it. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just got another box all bagged and boarded, so it's time to catalog them.
Nice. I was leaving work and I'm like, I figure I can pop on for a few minutes until my wife figures out she needs to call me and whatnot. How's it been going with all the cataloging?
This is the slow process where I have no idea what I'm looking for. The obscure books. I did a dozen or so already that, I knew they were mainstream titles, so you could find them pretty quick. And like Troll Lords, everybody knows what Troll Lords is.
Yeah.
By True Studios. I mean, everybody's got a copy of that, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I read that to put me to sleep.
And then you have things like this that you have no idea what it is. 2000 AD monthly, maybe?
I never even heard of it. There's been some interesting comics that I've come across just on eBay looking for stuff for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and it's like previews and whatnot, in a 9.8, and I'm like, is this an actual comic or is it a preview of a comic or what? And one of them was like a very obscure book that I had never heard of before, but when I looked it up, apparently it's pretty popular. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's interesting how these books get the name previews put next to them, and it's like, is that a preview book or is that a normal book?
Right, and there was actually several series called previews, either preview or previews. So, right, or like you said, is it just a preview book that they put the word preview on? War Machine Punisher.
What was it?
Oh, no, Jonathan just popped in. War Machine Punisher. He dropped a video today with a couple of grails he picked up.
Nice.
And Southern Comic Geeks in the house. Good old Jason.
What's up? Yeah, there's a lot of books out there that are very interesting of how they word them, and then especially how they word them after they grade them. Like, I've seen books that get graded, and you go to look it up, and it's not the actual title of the book that it's under on, like, Go Collect.
Well, these Batman free books that just came out the other day, they were listed in my software one way when I cataloged them on just 2 days ago, or yesterday even. And then I did an update today, and they changed the way they were named. So it showed up in my report as unknown titles, and I had to go in and move them to how they wanted to name them now. So, and books get renamed like that all the time.
Yeah. You think they would just transfer it over? If it was under this name, it's now under this name. The software should know to transfer those books, but I guess they don't care to make the algorithm like that.
Well, and the guy who created the software I use explained it to me is, we don't ever want to touch your books. We'll let you know where we think you should put them, and then if you want to move them over there, you can. Because they don't want to screw up somebody's system that they may already have in place. On a brand new book that just came out this week, it's probably not going to hurt anything. But if it took them 6 years to decide they were going to change the title because now there's another title close to it, it could screw up your system, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Well, I mean, you've got Web of Spider-Man, and it's W.E.B. but it's not actually written that way on the cover. And then you've got the original Web of Spider-Man books, so it's kind of hard to determine which is which. And then I know for a little while, Amazing Spider-Man actually went under the name of, I want to say it was Superior Spider-Man for a good 40 to 70 issues. And it's like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. Issue to number 2.
I'm trying to complete a run. You're over here changing the name of the book,
Right.
putting it into legacy numbers.
Well, yeah, and legacy numbers is a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
4. Wow.
I did always find that
4
weird how
issues of
Marvel
that.
did that with like Tales of Suspense.
Darklawn the Mystic. You just gotta love some of these titles.
Yep.
Written by Jim Starlin. With art by Jim Starlin.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a big name.
Yeah, from PC Comics.
Okay.
Another one from PC Comics. Demon Dreams. Arthur Sudam. I know that name.
It sounds really familiar.
Suydam. He wrote it and drew all the art. Crackbusters, man, that could go several different ways.
Is he an artist or a writer?
He did everything on that particular book. He wrote it and did all the art. Two copies of Crackbuster number 1. It's actually got a Rich Buckler cover on it, but
Nice.
it's got David Schwartz is who does the interior.
Very cool. And what book was that?
Oh, what you got something coming up tomorrow? Some sort of a CGC fuck up or something like that? Did I see you had a?
Oh yeah,
something
for my weekly comic chat. No, they didn't mess up my book. I would never get my book remarked. I'd get a sketch in it, but on a cover that's already got a cover on it, I wouldn't get it remarked like that, especially over Miles Morales in his first appearance. I found it on a Facebook page for people who collect CGC comics and sell them on there, and he posted that picture and said that he wanted a Mark Bagley signature with a remark of obviously Miles, and it's supposed to be a Carnage remark. I'll send it to you on Instagram. That it just detracts from everything. You can barely see what it looks like, and I don't even know why someone would have Mark Bagley sign an Ultimate Fallout 4, but it is what it is.
I love this cover.
That's nice.
Red Fox.
That's a nice cover.
Harrier Comics. So
But
the
yeah,
remark was supposed to be a Miles remark, and it ended up being. Hey, Mark.
it ended up being a Carnage remark. And someone said, call CGC and raise hell, and someone else said,
I lost audio. I don't know if it's me. Oh, can you guys still hear me? Mm. I knew I had more of these in there. Shazam. Number 2. Number 3. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. No, number 8. Damn it. And I'm missing number 4. Probably got them around here somewhere. Yeah, wouldn't doubt me there. Hey, Blue Hellion. Rogue Troopers. Number 2. That's it. 1, 2 of those. You guys will see this every time you dig through a dollar box from now on. You probably passed over them 100 times, but you'll see it and remember it now. Sable. Well, that's it, I guess. The 39 Screams. Number 4. Hey, a normal book. What's that doing in there? You gotta open the damn thing to find out what the number is. Volume 36, number 5. Looks like the critter. Preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos. They actually made 3 issues. Ravens and Rainbows. Oh boy, we're getting into the junk now. Somehow that one didn't get bagged. Although the bag and board's probably worth more than the book. Future Force, number 21. Shadow Man 4. That's a pretty low grade. Aggressively Relaxing. Still love that name. Somehow I just feel like I wouldn't really be relaxed if I had to do it aggressively. Oh. I don't know why that would be a high dollar book. But... Hot Rods. And racing cars. Well, proper planning. I mean, I know proper planning makes everything go smoother. So I guess even when it comes to relaxing, never thought of it like that. Hmm. They made a lot of these. Let's start the back. 12 centers. There we go. We'll drop that in at a good. Weapons number 9. One, 2. Are there any more of those? Oh, thank God. 2 more of those. They're hardcore. 18. Hey, Mark, are you a wrench? All right. That's 33. Wizard. I don't know whether I believe you, Austin. Although I guess there is a little bit of a time difference, but Wizard. Died. Hmm. Special edition. So where the hell is it? Not everybody can be so lucky. Although I do love the fact that you guys don't do the daylight savings time thing. Come back to that one. Daniel Boone. That looks like it. Issue 8. We'll give that a VG. More Troll Lords. 3. Rogue Troopers. 4. 5. Another 5. Another 2. Makes that 3. And 12. How hard is it to put the damn issue number on the front cover? I mean, for real, Gold Key. Adventures of the Big Boy, number 142. 105. $105. Number 167. It's just a good. Coverless Ivanhoe. Which I'm assuming is going to be a Class 6 illustrated. And well, that sucks. Issue 2. I don't know if I'll be able to figure out what printing it is, though. I'm sure a yeah, without the cover. It's going to be a later printing anyways. This looks good. Poor. The Flintstones. Well, that doesn't seem like it would hardly be a $500 issue. I wonder what's so special about it. Let's call this one a VF. Let's put more into an F. Archie's Girls. 187. Boris Karloff. No, wrong one. Tales of Mystery. And we're going to look inside. Number 40. Spooky Spooktown. Jughead, 163. Harbinger, 29. Warrior, 22. 2 copies. Oh boy. I don't like it when I see crumpled pages. I'd say wherever that came from, it was brittle. Hard to say. Let's put some of these away before the stack gets too high. Captain Keen. Number 2. Dog Boy number 3. The Adventures of Wolverine McAllister. Iron Jaw number 2. I didn't know I saw number 3 somewhere. Porter. It's not Harvey. Woody Woodpecker, Summer Fun. Whoa. I retire off of that one. Archie at Riverdale, issue 7. And it's a menace from Fawcett, 1973. Hey there, Steve.
What up, dude?
Just doing some cataloging. I can't believe you played hooky today.
It's my first time all year. Okay,
You've been in school for like 3 days, and you're already playing hooky.
2 months.
That's not looking good for the rest of the school year.
If you saw these kids, man,
You're supposed to save them for important things, like when you play hooky to, like, go skiing or go to another convention, or
I took a personal sickness day or illness day for my mental health. My mental health was sick, and I needed a day off. Okay.
Do they let you roll those over, or you got to burn them every year?
You can roll them over, but they're doing a new thing this year. If you don't abuse them, if I'm taking more than 2 or 3 every quarter, they're going to give you a quarterly bonus of basically $1,000.
If you don't use any of them?
No, if you don't abuse them, if you don't take more than 2 days off per quarter. So, what you got there? Make me small. Make you big. You don't need to see my face. There we go.
Random box, unknown. So everything from 90s Valiant stuff to there's been a couple of Silver Age books in here. This is a Dennis the Menace from 1973. That probably should fit in a gold bag, but so the stuff like this takes longer to catalog, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just because you don't, especially something like this, there's no issue number on it. It's just bonus magazine series is literally what it was called. So all I know is it's from 1973 and it cost 35 cents.
You don't pick up weekly books, do you?
It depends. I mean, I'm getting all the Spawn titles right now. Okay. I'm getting Bunny Mask, which is over.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've been picking up Nice House and The Last Book You Ever Read. So I am starting to get a few, but there's definitely no ongoing series, with the exceptions of Spawn that I just started back into.
Hey, what's up, Aggressive Relaxing? How's it going? I should probably pull up the chat, huh?
Right there it is, right there, 112. You know, they would make life so much easier if they just put an issue number on the front of the freaking books. So there was obviously some marketing scheme as to why they didn't, but probably the same reason they keep starting numbering over.
Yeah. What the hell, computer?
All right, so this is from the 15 Center from sometime in April. April of what, though?
You like cats?
What was that?
Do you like kitty cats?
I do not.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
I like they're good for outdoors for mice and stuff, but I would never have one in the house. Let's put it like that. So I've always had a cat, just never had a cat in the house.
Can you see him? He's licking his balls. He's licking his balls.
Yeah. Yeah, we all wish we could do that. Not lick the cat's balls, but
yeah, cleaner. Yeah.
there's White Shadow.
What up, dude? Chip, I messaged you the other day, man. Just checking in on you, seeing how you're doing. Toss. What does that mean? Tales of suspense. Can't be that.
That's what I would guess. All right, Chip, we need an explanation. What does TOS mean?
Regressive relaxing. He is back. I do not anticipate him being a superhero. From what I understand, they want him to be like their Joker of the Power Rangers universe. So I do not anticipate him being a hero. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. So
3 of those.
when are you gonna sell me that Sentai 2?
I don't know what you're even talking about.
It's like that, huh? Like that. Wow.
I mean, I'll literally forget about that book until you bring it up the next time.
All right.
It's funny. The cat is aggressively relaxing.
Yeah, did it. I see what you did there.
Witching Hour 20. How do I have 2 copies of this random old book? That was in a lot better shape than the other one, though.
Zip.
VG.
Zip.
Put a VG on that one. So what's the cat's name?
Zip.
Uh-oh.
What's up? What's going on?
I don't know. I lost my audio. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. Entertain everybody while I'm gone.
Okay. All right. So Power Rangers. We like all Power Rangers. Green Ranger's the best. Tonight's my Thursday night chat. We're going to be reviewing Flash 774, Eat the Rich #2, which was actually like really good and had a lot of reveals in it. And then obviously TMNT, The Last Ronin #4. All of those came out this week, so we're going to be reviewing those 3 books tonight. I wanted to talk about a few others, but my shop did not get any DC books for like the 4th time in 5 weeks, and so it's been kind of tough to get books and review them. So, but those are the 3 we're reviewing. Only one of those do I actually have a physical copy of. Who I had to get digital copies of. So Last Ronin, Flash, and Eat the Rich tonight in the Thursday night chat. 8:30 Central. It messaged me back, finally. I love you more than a California sunset, more than a beer when you ain't 21 yet.
All right, now I'm back. Now I can mute you.
Just singing a little country music, man. That's what we do in Kansas.
Good old Kansas, the flyover state.
Hey now. Hey now.
I actually don't think I've ever spent any time in Kansas, other than just literally, passing through it on a road trip.
Okay, okay. So you've been through the state. Okay.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Kansas? Or if someone said, "Hey, describe Kansas," what would you say?
Pretty flat for the most part. Desolate.
Sure. Desolate.
Desolate. I mean, we skirt. You skirt the big cities when you're trying to get through, so you can maybe. I don't remember if we even could see some high rises off in the distance when we went through.
Did you go I-70 or did you go?
Yeah, it would have been 70 straight through.
So basically, anything. Okay, if you're only taking 70, basically anything after Topeka, you don't see because
Right.
they are you can get to them, but it's like a 5 to 10 minute drive off of the interstate, and there's cities there where I live. For instance, I live right outside Manhattan, which is 50,000 people, but it's 10 minutes off the interstate, so you don't see it. While Kansas City and Topeka, you drive through, you can tell it's a big city, right?
Right.
But anything after that, they're not right off the interstate. So, but you were right; it's pretty flat, desolate. Sure, I think we're not even the lowest population state though. I think we're
Oh no, for sure.
40th or something like that. I don't know. I have to look it up.
167.
But it's home. It's home. So, Scott, where do you live at again?
Southeastern Ohio.
Okay. There's lots of cities in Ohio.
Ohio's got quite a few, and they all seem to start with C.
Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Yep.
Those are the three that I think of.
And Canton's another one that's fairly.
Oh yeah, Canton. Yeah, of course.
Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Yep. So Ohio is 7th in the United States in population, 11.7 million people.
Yeah, and but for size though, as far as area, it's quite a bit farther down the list, I think.
Oh, I'm sure land mass it's low. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it's more middle of the pack.
Yeah, there are. Here's a history lesson for everyone. In terms of states or districts, there are 7 that are less than 1 million. Delaware, South Dakota, North Dakota, Alaska, Washington, D.C., Vermont, and Wyoming all have less than 1 million people.
Right. And there's probably 50 cities that have 1 million.
Oh, guaranteed, easily. Miami, New York, LA. Sure. Kansas is 36th in terms of population, 2.9 million.
It's 2.9 million and it's 36. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are these things you teach all your kids in class?
I'm not a history teacher, but yeah, we do teach stuff. Obviously,
Random nuggets.
yeah, of course. The Last Ronin is very good this week. Aggressive Relaxing. Have you been reading that, Scott?
No,
Oh, dude, it's so good.
no.
So good. Are you gonna get it when it's over? Like to read it straight through?
No, absolutely no plans.
You
I barely read what I pick up now, which is next to nothing.
okay?
So
I can't like stress enough that while it is a Ninja Turtle story, it's actually just a good story. You know what I mean? Like if you
Right.
like action, you know, and you like good art, and just it's not even like a lot of superhero stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's just a good story so far. There's one issue left after this week's issue, so there is a lot of nostalgia in it. Though. There is that. So if you don't like Ninja Turtles, I could see why people wouldn't grab it, but I think it's exceptional. Real quick, I'm going to run outside to check on my daughter. I'll be right back.
all right. You'll never know. Oh, no wonder it's the back of the book. You'll never know. Well, the back of the book looks better than the front of the book. Ninja funnies.
We're going to go outside.
That picture you posted was kind of funny with
Which
the caption where you said when there's only an hour left in your day before you got to go pick your kid up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you look kind of depressed in that.
I was. Well, it was a good day off. It really was. Put together a trampoline, read some comics, hung out, went to lunch, chilled, watched TV, watched this week's Titans. Do you watch that TV show Titans?
No,
So good. So good.
no. The only very little. I watched Loki, and I'm watching Why the Last Man. So
Yeah, I need to try that out.
I tried getting into WandaVision, and I just couldn't. I got through maybe 3 episodes, and
Have you seen all the MCU movies?
yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's connective. There's connective tissues there, but it is definitely different than the rest of those for sure.
Vanguard Illustrated. Kind of a cool cover.
That is cool. Aria! Sorry.
It's Yes, Skip, did you read Why? And yes, he definitely just yelled car.
I've not read Why the Last Man.
I was talking to Chip, but it's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good to know you haven't read it too. Yeah, the book. I read the book 20 years ago when it came out, so I've forgotten quite a bit of what went on in it. But I started to reread it, and now I'm seeing some of the stuff that they have changed up that just slipped my mind as I started watching. But it's still good. I mean, they haven't killed it yet.
I watched 10 minutes of the first episode, and that's all I've seen.
Of why?
Yeah.
It definitely does start a little slow.
I know you did.
Daffy Gaddafi. That might be an interesting read. Yeah. I'm sure I've got more of those around here somewhere, Chip. I'll have to send you one. You can never have too many copies of the Stainless Steel Rat.
I've never even heard of that before. Eagle Comics. 6-issue rodent series.
Yep.
Wow. That is fantastic.
I don't recognize any of the creators on it. But somehow I've got 4 copies of issue 1 laying around.
Looking up to see when this next con is. That's in Kansas City. That Becker is going to be at. I think Panda's going to show up too, because he was at the last one. It's like the same one as a couple months ago. It's only one day, and it costs like $5 to get in.
There's two cons fairly close this weekend, but I've got other things going on and can't go. They're just small. One's more of a toy show that is going to happen to have a few books that's set up at one of the local malls. But then there's another one in Huntington, West Virginia that's not too far. It's more of a fanboy expo, but they're calling it a Comic Con. But there's literally no creators there. It's all fanboy stuff. Like there's a ton of Power Rangers. People you'd probably know, but I have no clue. They just show pictures of the people like next to a Power Ranger suit. So it's
what's the name of it?
It is. Let me see here. It's Mountaineer Comic Con. 1, 2. Let me see, camera 3. So if we go to celebrity guests, Dante.
Alan Richardson. That guy's from Titans and TMNT.
Yeah, I mean there's a ton of celebrities there, and the guy that works for me is going just for Emily Swallow because of the Mandalorian. He's a big Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever. Yeah, the only person I recognized was Dante and the kid from Neverending Story. Oh, and Frankie Muniz.
John Wesley Shipp is from the Flash TV show.
Nope, haven't watched it.
Oh, Michael Lasky, nice.
Yeah,
Blake
then these
Foster.
are
Dude,
all
those
Power
guys.
Rangers.
Okay, so Michael Lasky and Blake Foster are former Power Rangers, and they're actually supposed to be fighting each other like a UFC fight. Like there's like a whole like UFC card of everyone that's fighting is former Power Rangers fighting each other. It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean these are all Power Ranger people.
There's a
Ton
ton
of
of Power Rangers. Holy cow! Oh, Sam
And then
Jones,
Sam
nice.
Jones. Yeah. And I don't know who Kyle Shoot is. Apparently he's it's Stranger Things, it says. But yeah, definitely a ton of Power Rangers people. But they're calling it a Comic Con, and there's literally not one creator there. And then here's who's canceled so far, if you know any of those people.
Yeah, Jason Font is a former Power Ranger. I don't really recognize like any of the other names though.
So yeah. But anyways, it's a moot point because I couldn't make it anyways because I got stuff going on. But he is all excited about it. Second printing of Troll Lords. Yeah, he's definitely a local legend. That was my first thought too, Chip. These books that I'm putting in are, it's been so long, I really don't know. I bought a ton of books at an auction. I probably bought 10 long boxes from an auction. And just random stuff. I think it was a shop that went out. And that's what a lot of these books are. The things from that purchase from however long ago it was. I did get some good books out of it, I know, but I have got 3 copies of The Amazing Wahoo out of it. Amazing Wazoo, excuse me. So that's, I mean, I got that going for me. No, but I definitely have scored some good books out of it. That's why I've got those copies of Coyote, that first McFarlane artwork, were in all this stuff that obviously weren't worth anything 20 years ago.
Scott, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get my kid ready for bed, but I appreciate you having me on here. And
Yeah. Thanks for popping in and taking care of the silence when I had to reboot.
Absolutely. I'll be live on my channel about an hour and 15 minutes from now. So I'll see you guys later.
I'll be done by then.
Later, dude.
Later. Yeah, they're definitely older books that are probably literally have been in boxes for 20 years, give or take. 15 anyways. And the majority of them were not bagged, so they've just been laying in boxes. And then we're starting to bag and board them. So I'm down to about 5 short boxes left, I think. And then everything will be officially cataloged. And then it'll be time to sort. . 'Cause, 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 ' Dark Regions, number 1. Rust. First series, second series. What do you think? Rust number 9. Let's see if that's the right one. I wouldn't say all, but I have definitely purchased quite a few as of late. And I'm about to purchase a bunch of Mylar to start putting PC books into it. The Man of Rust. Okay, let's make that 2 and 3. Rogue Trooper. I didn't cause it. I may have been a contributing factor. Definitely not the cause. I've had to use different brands and mix and match, and I had a good little system going when I started, and then COVID threw a monkey wrench in that. This 39 Screams looks interesting. That's the second book I've got from that series. I think I've got 5. 7. Looks like I've got 7 short boxes left to go. Left to bag and board and catalog. I'll find something else to keep me occupied. But like I said, then I still have to organize. Hall of Fame featuring Thunder Agents. And organizing is going to take probably more time than everything else. Wabbit Wampage, or because he's got a chainsaw, or both. I may have to send that to him. Let's see. Pretty good Flash. Pretty good. On the downhill slope on this round of cataloging. Untouchab. Amazing Comics premiere. So figuring out these titles is impossible sometimes. Two of that. Once they're all cataloged, then I can start getting rid of some, Chip. Wow. 1, 2, 3. That makes 4 of those. So I have 3 complete sets of Scorpio Rose. How many people do you think can make that claim? Probably 1. You're probably right. One, two. That character looks really familiar. Not sure where I've seen it before. Work. 1. Another one. Vector. Number 4. Yeah, it's right. Somebody said you're like trying to put together a Daredevil run or something, Chip. Never heard of that before, but you have to give me a list. Let me know what you're missing. I'll see if I've got any. I'm not really married to them. See where I posted earlier that I won a gun in a raffle this morning? Number 2. Dog. From Eagle. Number 1. Won a Glock 48. Won a Glock 48. Eradicator, Silver Wolf. Issue 4. All right, this is one of those titles that really pisses you off. All right, wrong title, not the one I was thinking of. P. Craig Russell's got some odd titles out there that what's printed on the magazine is nowhere close to what the actual title of the book is. There's a free 8-page dungeon inside. I've got to see what that is. I don't know what it is. There's a bonus pinup. There's 2 bonus pinups. Some sort of a map. Oh, I get it. I never played D&D, so that's must be what it is. There's the map, and then here's telling what each room is. This must be what they're calling the free dungeon. Yeah, Cyborg Gerbils. Every book in the early 80s was either a parody of, was some sort of a parody of the Turtles. One way or another, they worked a turtle parody out of it. I've got 4 copies of issue 2 around somewhere. I guess they're in box number 48. Yeah, I've got some chameleon books. I've got, I think that's all of them. Chameleons, lizards, iguanas. Then there's lots of samurai books. Samurai penguins and gophers and then I still have to find lizards. Oh, Transformers. That was one I picked up yesterday. Needs a press and a clean. Transformers 3D. Yeah, I don't know much about either of them, and they should be in my age range. All right. Issue number 37. Did that cover A or B? Doesn't matter. Neither of them are worth that much. Oh, and C. A, B, and C. That's a cover C. Transformers, I do remember as a kid. I was more into the GoBots, but I had the I think I had Optimus Prime and Megatron, and I just had to have Megatron because it was a gun. Go figure. And maybe there were some dinosaurs. And then I had a whole bunch of GoBots. Oh, I put that one back away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Transformers had dinosaurs too. I know the GoBots had dinosaurs. Yeah, I was a big dinosaur freak. All right, so those are cataloged. I just found something cool out about this software. When I go to print labels to put on the when I go to print labels to put on all the bags and all the books, the software actually prints out labels that have barcodes for the books, picture of the book, all the book information on it. So that way it's hard to get a book mixed up. Yeah, so it's hard to get the book mixed up when you have a nice label like that on the bag. I keep telling people how awesome this comic-based program is, but if I could only do half of what it's capable of. Oh, the Wizard book. Wizard was kind of like a monthly price guide and what's coming next, what's up next. So articles and previews. It seemed like back then every book was filled with Image and Valiant stuff. And then there was always a price guide that was updated monthly. So let's look at your Daredevil books. This was September of '94. So according to the price guide, well, the Crow #1 was $100, and issue #3 was $125. But Daredevil #1 was $1,300. Kind of neat to look through some of these old price guides like that. Brave and the Bold 28 was $3,800. And where is it? Hulk 181, $325. But this was back in '94, and this price guide had 180 as cameo and 181 as full. So obviously everybody wanted the price guide, and they usually had a top 10 list. 139, and basically everybody went to the top 10 list. There's a top 100. These were the top 100 books in '94. I must have went through and put a check by ones I had. Oh man, I just ruined the value of this book. But yeah, it's neat to pick up some of these old Wizard magazines. They're little time capsules. Catwoman number 12 was hot for some reason. Spider-Man 149. And the rest of the books that were hot, nobody's ever heard of. Well, I guess maybe you've heard of them, but they're definitely not worth that much. But yeah, I don't have a full run of these, but I've got quite a few. But I'm probably going to unload them. All right, I think that's probably it for now. $9.6 is 150K. Oh, a Daredevil 9.6 is 150K now. Yeah, so if you're ever leafing through back issues and you come across a Wizard, I mean, it's worth $1 or $2 to pick it up just to have something to look at and see what things were like, 20 years ago or 30 years ago. I guess 94 before long will be 30 years. That's crazy. I don't even remember when I started my subscription to Wizard. I know. I try and tell by covers. I got a bunch of them. I know I got a bunch more. I had to have started somewhere around issue 10. Maybe before then. Because when I started college is when I started. And hell, I may have thrown some of them away. I know I didn't have that one or that one. I'm pretty sure I had that one. I think I had from 7 on. Yeah. I must have started at 7A. Because I did not have that one or that one. Yeah, so that's when I would have started. Would have been my freshman year. All right, enough for one day. I got to get home so I can watch Burke. Yeah, they had cool covers for sure. I stuck with it up into the 150s. I've had them for a while. Yeah, no problem, Chip. Thanks for hanging. Makes cataloging go quicker. Anybody else still left? Thanks for hanging around. Till next time.